Meet Jim. Jim is traveling with his family to their next destination with their fifth wheel in tow behind them. Now, this is not just a fifth wheel camper to them, this is their home. They full-time RV and love it. Jim does all of his necessary checks before going anywhere, including checking the tire pressure and inspecting the tires. Now, Jim and his family are on the highway, maintaining a modest 55 miles per hour. About 4 hours in on their trip, he notices a police car in his mirror with the lights on. The first thing Jim thinks is that he has a light that went out, or something simple. Jim finds a wide area on the shoulder to pull over and make it as safe as possible for the officer. Jim keeps his hands on the wheel, rolls down his window, and awaits the officer's instructions. The officer comes up and introduces himself, and then asks Jim if he knew he completely lost a tire about a mile back. Jim's heart stops, and his stomach sinks. He had no idea he lost a tire. He feared for the damage, or that he may have caused an accident. Jim asks if everyone is okay, and the officer said the tire went off the road, but he wanted him to be aware. Jim thanks the officer, and he gets out to put the spare tire on. That's when he sees the damage to his camper, his home. The tire shredded the side and took off part of the wheel well. Jim is heartbroken, but he pushes through his emotions and gets the spare down and puts it on. When Jim gets back in his truck, he tells his wife that they should have gotten a TPMS system. A TPMS system could have saved Jim this heartbreak. It is possible the tire could have shredded without notice, but he would have at least known as soon as it happened, rather than a mile down the road after being pulled over. A TPMS is a tire pressure monitoring system that will alert you when your tires get too hot, if too much pressure builds, or if the pressure starts dropping. Get a good, reliable TPMS. Even if you do all of your tire inspections and pressure checks, the unknown can still happen. Do not get a cheap $100 TPMS, as they are unreliable and do not work. Get a tire minder, a TST or another brand that is reliable. Don't be like Jim. Be proactive and possibly save yourself an expensive disaster. Links are in the description below. Stay safe and happy travels.